Jim was one of those, I think really early on in my recollection, that felt that he would likely follow in his father's footsteps and pursue architecture. He had the interest, he had the skill early on. He then went and got his own independent, education and skill set and everything. Jim had a vision pretty early on that was his, his not only his skill set, but maybe even his calling in life. And I admire that. I've always known that he not only pursued a career that made him happy, but one that he was really great at.
Jim had an amazingly generous heart. He was a guy that was always thinking about others in the room. And so when he saw and visited Haiti, I could only imagine that his heart went out and he wanted to help in some way, and offering free surgery and creating the surgical center was really a wonderful way for that to get accomplished.
Jim and his team at Wilmot Sands were absolutely critical in getting the CCH clinics and surgical center up and running in Jacmel. And this, of course, was after the devastating earthquake in Haiti in 2010. Jim even traveled to Haiti himself to do some of the specialized construction. And then in 2012, while build out of the clinics was being completed, tragedy struck. Jim passed away very unexpectedly, leaving a huge hole in the lives of his family and friends, his community, and the CCH Healthcare Ministry.
After burying Jim and us getting together and reflecting upon what we could do to honor Jim, and we quickly transitioned from, well, we need to go fishing, which he loved, or skiing, which he loved, and we decided that we needed to help complete his vision and complete the construction and the punch list of the surgical center in Jacmel. And so that's what we did.
We also recognized that there was a funding need, and that's one area where some of his friends could help.
Thanks to Jim's family, friends, and work colleagues, CCH was able to complete our surgical center in 2013. We are incredibly grateful to all of the businesses that helped make Jim and CCH's vision a reality. That clinic has improved the realities of so many people in Haiti since then. Over the years, thousands of pro bono surgeries have transformed lives in Haiti thanks to Jim's legacy. In 2018, CCH moved its clinics, including our Jim Wilmot Memorial Surgical Center, to a new, larger facility in Jacmel, where we treat nearly 20,000 patients on average every year. We also employ 12 Haitian medical professionals full-time to run those clinics, and we partner diligently with a whole host of healthcare facilities throughout Haiti. We are delighted to have the Jim Wilmot Memorial Trust and all of you walking with us as we face the next challenges in providing healthcare in Haiti.
CCH has a primary care clinic and a physical therapy rehabilitation center in order to serve the Southeastern population. We see an average of 110 people daily.
We serve communities more vulnerable in Jacmel, and where the population has to choose between food and medication. And sometimes when they come at the clinic, they are happy because they know that they will not pay for nothing. We want to thank you and ask you please continue to help us providing good health care in Jacmel.
Jim, among just about anybody I've ever known, seemed to always have a cheerful disposition. He was always friendly and will always be remembered that way. So I definitely see Jim in my mind's eye smiling down on what's become of this vision. Not only the thousands of procedures that have been done there to, bless many, many lives, but also the fact that his, good group of buddies and our spouses are still connected, doing something that's this worthwhile.
I think he'd be pleased. He would absolutely not take any credit for what's been accomplished. In fact, he would be looking for the next project, or how do we take this up a notch?
Our logo says service through friendship. We enjoy one another's company. What we're really doing is spending a little time and energy to raise money for a very worthwhile cause.